My name is James Williams Jr. I want to talk to you guys about the Bill Cosby thing. Okay? This will be one of my last videos. Damn dead skin on my lip. Before I go to work. Still got dead skin. And cookies. They're over there. Cookies. So anyway, before I go to work, I wanted to make this video about Bill Cosby because he was a hot topic in my ethics class today as we did our ethics classroom review. Alright? So the teacher said that one of Bill Cosby's lawyers was nodding off for almost 30 minutes during the thing in court or whatever. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, while he's telling us this, about an episode of Justice League. So I had to tell the teacher about it, so I'll tell you guys what I told him. There was an episode of Justice League where Green Lantern had supposedly destroyed a universe. And people came to get him and to arrest him. And Flash had to be his lawyer or whatever. And he said, well, if your lawyer fails to get you off, your lawyer dies too. Because first Flash said, well, doesn't he get a lawyer? He said, yeah, he gets a lawyer. But if his lawyer fails, the lawyer and him both dies. It's like, gosh, GL, this is bad. And I was thinking to myself, do you think that if it was like that in the real world, where if your lawyer does not get you off, he dies too, do you think that would be fair? I would bet to say, most of us would say, hell no. I know that lawyers would not have jobs. Because a lawyer that gets something wrong, it could die because he made a human error. That would be a really bad reason to die, because we're only human, we're not perfect, we're not gods. And to not be able to get your client off means you're going to die too. Then if I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be on the prosecuting side. Because I don't want to die trying to defend somebody that I know is guilty of sin. Anyway, at the end of the cartoon, they both made it out. GL didn't die, and come find out that he didn't kill the universe. Some asshole just shrunk it. But that being a hot topic of discussion, being that we were on Bill Cosby, a lot of women have come out on Bill Cosby. And I mean a lot of women. I mean, he's got women coming out of the drywall, the woodwork, the ceiling, you name it. And somebody somewhere has said that Bill Cosby has sexual misconduct with them. Now, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but I'm going to play devil's advocate. Why wait so long? Now, let me answer that. A lot of women are bullied and feared by their attacker. And when it's a high-profile case, like in Bill Cosby, or like in OJ, or like in any other one that you can name, a lot of women fear that no one's going to listen. Or better still, no one's going to believe them. And I understand that, but there's also a reason for that. A lot of women, through time and space, mostly through time, from the dawn of time, once laws and stuff were actually initiated, when it became illegal to rape women and stuff, a lot of women who were never raped started screaming rape. A lot of men started going to jail up until they started doing DNA tests. A lot of men sitting in jail never met the woman. A day in his life, never seen it. But you done 15. 15 for some sex you never got. I had to correct myself. I surely wasn't going to use those words. But, you know, and again, now with Me Too and all this other stuff, you know, you kind of got to be careful. You have to screen your victims, because some people are victims of, I don't know the name of the disease. No, hypochondria. Some people are straight hypochondriacs. Probably never had sex a day in their life, but assumed they were raped, so now they're calling rape on everybody. And that becomes a problem when the doctor goes and check them out and say, okay, well, there's a problem. And what's the problem is? The problem is this woman's never had sex a day in her life. She's still a virgin, so how is she calling rape? No. But see, there's a counter to that too. Because she might have been sodomized, which is still rape. So you see, when you add the pros and cons, this is why women don't really come out. Because some women who have never been raped fuck it up for the actual rape victims. So then you get this clusterfuck that's going on with Bill Cosby. And he's not the first one that they've done this to. Let's not forget that it wasn't too long they just blew Matt Lauer's career over. They did the same thing with Billy Bush. And even though Donald Trump wants to grab ladies by the pussy, he still became the president. Because some of you ladies, probably not the ones he grabbed by the pussy, decided, hey, let's vote for this sexist, racist bastard. And that's why he's in charge. So we get over it, we deal with it, and we move on. And of course, you know, he has that Stormy Daniels chick that's out to let everybody know, hey, look, this guy's not okay. But see, I didn't vote for him. I actually voted for Hillary. So, yeah, that's just how that works. For those who don't support Hillary, you can give me all your Hillary comments. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to say anything back to you. But you got to look at it. I got a man that y'all put in the office who does not like me because I don't look like a Native American. Back in the 90s. And now Virginia's looking to get a casino again by more Native Americans. I'm sure that's going to fly over well when that comes through. So why are all these women out on Bill Cosby now? Why didn't they attempt to do it way back then? And this is where power and money comes into play. You know, Bill Cosby, one of the richest black men on the planet. Alright? And if I can say this without offending people, and I'm going to be honest about it, rich people, no matter what color they are, rich people look out for other rich people. Alright? You think I'm bullshitting you? I kid you not. Rich people look out for rich people. Well-off people try to look out for well-off people. They also try to help those that can't help themselves, but most of the time, they look out more for the people who are more on their level of financial and economical and economical standings. You know, and poor people, we don't look out for each other. Every now and again, you might meet one or two poor people that will give you the shirt off their back if you need it, and those are good poor people. But most poor people probably won't look out for you because they're trying to look out for themselves. And if they can't support themselves, then they can't support you. But they'll damn sure fuck your shit up to get what you have if they need it. And it's a catch-22 because sometimes poor people look out for each other, but most of the time it depends on their level of poorness, you know, and how good their ethical, you know, moral line is. You know, it's two of us, it's one biscuit, you know. Split that bitch in half. It's four of us, it's one biscuit. Split that shit in fourths. It's five of us, it's one biscuit. Somebody asked how back. You know, it's just that simple. But then you may have that one person like, all right, well, I'm going to give it to the four of y'all. I can go one more day. You know, and there are people like that. There are honestly good, down-the-home people that are like that. But when it comes to shit like these rape cases with all these celebrities, it's just like in 2017, 2018, have blown us all out the water. You know, what do? You have young women who have been threatened, you'll never work in Hollywood again. No. And nowadays, being that most films are rarely filmed in Hollywood, that's not that big of a fucking deal when it comes to this motherfucker violated you. You know, you need to stand up and defend yourself. And a lot of us are all, and I'm on the fence. I'll be honest, I'm on the fence because I am a Bill Cosby fan. You know, but at the same time, you know, if the motherfucker's guilty, he's guilty. I have sisters. I wouldn't want my sister to be a victim of fucking rape and have this bastard staring in my face on my TV screen every damn day. So again, I'm on the fence. I don't know what to believe, you know. And then it happened so long ago, you know, the best thing I could tell anyone, if you are a victim of a crime, you report it that day. Not a week later, not a month later, not after you done took a shower. No, you carry your ass and you report it that day. Because that's really the only way that you're going to get something done. These women are coming out of the woodwork after 20 years because of one more lady with curly hair that has said something. You know, now I ain't gonna lie and I'm not trying to put her down. But when it happened is when she should have said something. Because you waiting until all of a sudden Rose McGowan has become the poster child for women to stand up. You should have been standing up. You didn't need Rose McGowan to make you stand up. You should have just been standing up. And yeah, it's hard. It's very hard when you are a victim to come out and say things to people. Because there are a lot of victims that are still silent to this day. And I support them, but I don't support the fact that you're silent. You need to just woman up and do what you need to do. And confront these bastards because what's happening there is making it bad for the good men to even try to support women, because all of a sudden if one man fucks up, we're all pieces of shit. And that's kind of how people view us. And we can't have that. So as I end this out, I want y'all all to think about this shit, and I want you to think long and hard. If you are a victim today, you need to come out today. You need to save yourself years of torment, and I know it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I have been a victim of school bullying all my life. Even in college, I have been a victim of school bullying. It is illegal for me to punch my bullies in the face. Also, the fact that my bloodlust probably won't let me stop. And if I ever get a hold of my victimizers, I may be worse than they are. I may become what I despise and do some really bad damage. As a martial artist, I have been taught and trained how to hurt people. As a martial artist, I have been taught and trained how to walk away until you can't. So then what happens? When you can't walk away anymore, when your back's against the wall, you're either going to use that wall to brace yourself and bust a back flip or a front flip and kick somebody's ass, or you're just going to be there to take an ass whooping. And it's better to give than receive when it comes to the track of an ass whooping. So what do? What do? Do you stay in the shadows until someone else comes forward, or do you be the someone else to make that change so that other people can come forward? And again, like I said, I'm against the fence because I'm one of these people. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm not putting anything past you. Let me break in that real quick while we're still talking, because in 2 minutes, Days of Our Lives will be on. I want to end this video before that. If preachers can molest children at church, what the hell make y'all think that somebody that you've watched on TV can't? I'm not against Bill Cosby. I actually like Bill Cosby, and I hope like hell that this is all just hearsay and that he gets off. But I wasn't there. And once I learned that, when the big boom came up with Catholic priests raping altar boys or sodomizing altar boys, and they didn't do this to altar girls, and if they did, none of the girls ever came forward. But for the most part, it was in the Catholic Church, and then it trickled down into the Baptist Church and the Christian churches. And I'm like, this is the house of God. The one place on earth that you should be safe at no matter the circumstance. This is the one place that you should be safe at. And you got the people that's running the shop doing bad things to little children. Children. God favors the children. Above all else, God loves his children. So to have that happen, I'm not putting nothing past anyone. And from the first time that it happened, the first time I read about it, like 99, 2000, somewhere in there. Between 2000, well, let's go from 99 to about like 2005, when this shit really broke out. Right after that, I started saying to myself, first, no child of mine will ever go to church, just because I don't trust preachers anymore. We can build a church in my backyard in the altar and we can pray all damn day. Second, if the preachers in them can do these to children, who knows what else they're doing? And if you're not safe in the house of God, you ain't safe. So I'm going to end that with that. If you are not safe in the house of God, you are not safe. So could Bill Cosby have done it? Maybe. Could he not have done it? Maybe. Like I said, I'm up against the fence on that. Just because Bill Cosby has been in my life, not with the reruns of Fat Albert. I really didn't like Fat Albert except for when they did the Brown Hornet. But for the Cosby Show and Leonard Part 6, which is like missing the first 5 parts unless I slept through them and missed it. Things like that. Oops. Things like that, I have a lot of respect for him also because I'm trying to break into this entertainment business. However, I can't let my respect and my inspiration be derailed by what is true. And then you also have to take into his accountability and his age. And so when you're looking at things like this, I'm pretty sure they're going to play a factor. And I'm pretty sure money's going to play a factor. And somehow or another, if he does get convicted, he probably will get appealed because of his age. They'll probably be like, okay, well, it happened so long ago, they're all going to take all these things into consideration. And Bill very well may walk away from it. But we don't know. I'm James Williams Jr. More videos after work, unless I find money to go to the Avengers Infinity War movie. I highly doubt that's going to happen. But I'm James Williams Jr. Company number 2. be seeing you.